Constipation and diarrhea. Hi. Oh my God.
Flop, flop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is.
Oh my God. All right. Hey there, I gotta tell you, if my 14-year-old self knew that I would be doing a video on constipation and diarrhea, she would be absolutely mortified. And let me ask you a question. Why is it that all the catchy commercials have to do with digestion? Plop, plop, fizz, fizz.
Oh, what a relief it is.
If you have digestion, constipation, upset stomach, or diarrhea, or you want overall better digestive health, this is the video for you. Let's get going. One of the most common issues I see as a coach for well over 2 decades and as an energy healer is I need help with my digestion. And I always ask my clients, what situations or circumstances do you have in your life right now that you're not accepting or digesting? That's a question for you. Marinate in that, think about it. Because right now is the time to digest what is happening in your life and what is happening emotionally, mentally, physically, so that your digestion goes back into flow and well-being. So get ready for some real talk and practical exercises. Here's what's coming your way. First, I invite you to connect with your body in a very different way so you feel good in your body. Next, we will discuss the spiritual meaning and mental causes of digestive issues and how to process energies such as emotions that were not processed previously that are the cause of your current issues. Next, we're going to talk about the power of affirmations and how to use them to go deeper and to take root to create what you want. And then finally, all the way at the end, you'll have an incredible energy master process with myself and the Council of Light. Think of a stream of beautiful healing light that you get to call into your own physical body or mind or emotions to heal yourself, to help you let go and release what you do not need or want anymore. You don't need to feel bad anymore. Feel confident and ready to take on your day, digesting whatever may come. I want to begin, as I always do, by offering you an invitation to view your body through a different lens than maybe you have in the past. Today, I invite you to think about your body as your very best friend, your closest, most intimate ally and companion throughout this entire lifetime. Just spend a moment with this idea. Think of all the people in this world who you love, people you would pick up the phone for at 2 a.m., or you would listen to with all of your heart if they were in pain. And now think of your body as this type of close friend, this beloved member of your family. I ask you to consider this point of view in order to counteract the adversarial way that Western medicine tends to view health issues. In Western medicine, and God bless Western medicine, we need it, but if something in our bodies is not functioning correctly, the usual response is to try to eradicate what's wrong, blast it with radiation, cut it out with surgery, or kill it with a powerful medication. But just imagine if you took this approach when it came to the well-being of a dear friend. You wouldn't have this person as a close friend for very long, right? So with regard to any symptom that you are having, it's so important to first look at your body as a friend. And second, to remind yourself that this friend is absolutely brilliant. Your body is always seeking to return to a state of homeostasis, which is to say that it's always trying to lead you back into a state of balance. As we talked about before, health is more than just an absence of disease. It is a state of balance between your body, your emotions, your mental state, and ultimately your spirit or the divine energy that sources you. Your body communicates with you in the only language it knows, which is the language of feelings and sensations, or what we might call symptoms. Like a check engine light or a fuel gauge in your car,
letting you know that something needs your attention. Symptoms are your body's way of letting you know where your energies are out of balance, where there is a blockage of energy, or where the energy is moving too quickly or too inconsistently. The very last thing I'd say before we jump right into this healing meditation is that very, very few of us were taught how to manage or even how to acknowledge or understand all of the energies that come at us throughout our lives, even throughout the day. We're never taught how to process the energy of rejection or embarrassment or disappointment, not to mention the heavier energies that arise in us in response to abuse or trauma. And all this energy that was not completely processed in the moment can get buried or lodged into the body. This is why massage therapists and other body workers mean when they say someone has issues in their tissues. So today, as we're going to approach the subject of digestive issues like constipation and diarrhea from an energetic standpoint, as we go into today's meditation, please remember this image of seeing your body as your dear friend who is trying desperately to get your attention. It's a part of you that wants love. And remember that you're both on the same side. You're both seeking well-being and vitality. As a matter of fact, your body is designed that way. Your body's symptoms are simply its way of letting you know that something's out of balance. And your body has all the wisdom and knowledge needed to return to its natural state of homeostasis.
I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
You ate it, Ralph.
I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
So what we're going to do today is we're looking at all of the different digestion and pieces and parts that comprise the digestion. So we're going to have those affirmations that go along with these processes that were created by Louise Hay. And if there isn't some, counsel is created from her book, You Can Heal Your Life. And she received this information for what the body is wanting to communicate to us when we have mental causes that then, because we're not just compartmentalized, we have 4 bodies, we have our mental body, which affects our emotional body. And yes, someone asked yesterday, doesn't the body have its own consciousness? Yes, it does. The body has its own consciousness based on what the mind and the emotions have come together and thought about, felt, and then stored in the body if it's not released. And so when you think about the body has its own consciousness, but the body has its own consciousness of what has already been or what you've already known it to be. The body will listen to the commands that has already been given. As they say, the issues are in the tissues, right? So mental, emotional, whatever is in the tissues, but you can clear it because as the higher consciousness, your higher mind directs the body, then the body takes on a new consciousness. So about affirmations, they work if you know how to work them. Sometimes they can provide more resistance back to the person and it actually backfires. So if you want to use affirmations, use the process here to go deep, to bring in the energy. This process by the council will help you raise the consciousness of your mind, your emotions, your physical body, even the higher frequencies of the light body. And then the affirmations are used as a tool for realignment. But if you're going to really go deep with these and really want to shift, it's like do this energy work first and then plant the affirmation. Think of it this way. It's like a flower. If you were going to plant a rose bush or roses or tulips, whatever flower you want. If you were just going to throw them onto the soil and not plant them, they're not going to be rooted. They're not going to take hold. They're going to die. They're not going to, flourish and bloom. So you want to think of it as a flower being firmly rooted into the ground surface instead of just being tossed on the top of the dirt. They won't take root. And then when you do that, though, when you do this process, when you feel your way, once you've done this activation and you're feeling your way into this light, then the affirmations, you utilize them and they're taking root. So like I said, each day we're going to have many different affirmations for you to choose from based on specific ailments that we're going to be working with. So I'm just going to give you an example. Today is digestion. And as Louise Hay did not have a digestion and an affirmation, we are creating one. So the council says that digestion in general is your ability to process the things in your life. I got to digest that, right? Whether it's mental, I'm not getting that. I'm not digesting it. I'm not assimilating it. Or even in the emotions, something happens, there's a bushwhack, I'm not digesting it. I'm not fully letting all of it assimilate and process so that I can then come back to neutral. So this is all about what you have the ability to digest physically, emotionally, mentally, and even energetically. So really quick, I'm just going to give a couple examples before we go into the process. If there is, and again, all this is going to be listed for you. If you were having abdominal, what the abdominal represents, and if you're having cramps or things that don't feel good in the actual abdominal, it's about stopping the process and stopping the process of life. Appendicitis is fear, and it's fear of life, blocking the flow. So do you see a theme here? Bowels represent the release of waste, letting go. Bowel problems, fear of letting go. It's like every single nuance in everything that can happen, whether it's colon problems, constipation, diarrhea, ulcers, the heartburn, stomach problems, gastritis, gas pains, indigestion, all this, as you are adding light to this area, then you are going to be able to find yourself back in that space of alignment. One thing I wanted to just say is that this whole area is really about a belief of being able to process your energy and to feel that you are safe, that you are good enough, that you are in a space of protection or love or light, because fear is a really big one when it comes to digestion, and holding on to fear, not being able to process fear, creates a lot of the digestion issues. So let's go ahead and go into the process today, or into the meditation. Go ahead and just take a deep breath in, and while you breathe in, just go ahead and close your eyes and allow yourself to just say hello to your whole entire digestive tract. So all of the stomach, the intestines, the pancreas, all of that entire digestive area, thinking of even light and breath moving through the throat center, going down the throat, down the esophagus. Just start to add light into that area. We are here. Hello, delights. Let's start by finding yourself in your bubble of light, your soul's light. First, starting there and feeling that connection to what already exists in perfection, which is your soul's transmission of love, of light, of your divine design, of wellness, flow, well-being, one with light. You see, light is all inclusive. Nothing missing. No problems or issues. Light, your soul, the divine, and therefore the extension into your physical experience is of wholeness, of oneness, of movement, of flow. So feel your soul's light all around you. Feel and sense your stadium of light. Imagining you are at the 50-yard line of one of the grandest stadiums, or on the center stage of one of the greatest performance stadiums. And you are the one, you are the focal point. All of the entire universe and each and every single being of light, guides, masters, ascended masters, all of them here to transmit and activate your fullness in well-being, in alignment, in flow. When you are in alignment and flow, you are well, and all the parts of your being are well. So imagine light now pouring down through you and to you as a cylinder of light coming from the higher forces of the universe, your soul light all around you. Feel that light, feel that love already connected to you. Feel the support of your entire stadium of light. Just focusing on this energetic, internal, metaphysical support, light support, tuning your mind to that light, and then thinking about, focusing on your digestion and bringing with your mind's eye, seeing that light of all the universe now pouring into you, whether it's down through the top of your head, whether it's through your throat center. See light pouring in all the way down your esophagus and going into your entire digestion. It's like you're drinking in liquid light. Letting yourself feel yourself processing and digesting, feeling the safety, letting yourself feel the light protecting you, guiding you. Let yourself resonate with that energy. Now, for some of you, the frequency of safety, of security may be foreign, and it's a new energy to connect with. That feeling of I am safe. I relax and I let light flow joyously through me. Feel all of that light, that movement through the stomach, through the intestines. Now, because you are creating light and movement through this area, do not be surprised if some point you are going to need to do a really good digestive letting go, if you know what we mean. So letting this light just move through your entire digestion, moving through the abdominals, moving through your appendix, moving through all of the entire bowels, telling yourself letting go is easy and natural. It is okay. I am safe to let go. I let go of all of the energy, all of the old that is no longer needed. Letting yourself feel that digestion flow. Feeling yourself relaxing, letting go, letting energy, letting light flow through you. And as you let light flow through you. Feel how easy it is to let go of, at least the willingness to let go of old energy. Just letting go. Going into the belly, and where there is any energy of fear, the energy or the emotion of fear in the belly, just letting yourself pulsate with, releasing out just by paying attention to it. It's not a big scary animal that's going to come eat you. It's just an emotion. It's just a wave of energy. As you feel it and you let it go, you are letting it release, bringing in light. Telling yourself, I am part of the perfect rhythm and flow of life. All is in divine light, right order. Going into and feeling your entire colon, letting all of that fear energy release, letting all of it, and you're just telling your body, I easily release that which I no longer need. The past is over. I am now free. Letting that energy go. Letting all of that energy, all the old ideas, all the places where you feel blocked or stuck in the past, allowing that energy to release and flow, releasing all of that energy, letting the new, letting the fresh, the vitality, letting that energy pour into your digestion, allowing life to flow through you. Once again, moving down into the belly and feeling any fear, any resistance, any place where you're not willing to let go, and commanding your body that this is how we assimilate energy now. We're letting this energy go. Now, when you feel there's something stuck, call forth your stadium of light, the support of that flow, the cylinder of light from your divine self, the pouring down of that flow. Your soul's light all around you, the pouring in. Tell yourself, my intake, my assimilation, and my elimination are in perfect order. I feel and allow peace to come into my life. Good. Allowing yourself to really feel and expand into this flow. Now, anywhere that any of you have felt heartburn or any type of ulcers, again, that's a fear. It's a belief in not being good enough. And you're anxious to please everybody, very rescue-y. So bringing in that energy, that connection, that flow of love, and letting yourself turn your attention from outward to inward, all the way into the stomach, and telling yourself, I receive and deserve to receive in love. I love and approve of myself. What does that feel like? If you were to fully love and approve of yourself, feel that frequency, feel that movement of energy. Feel what it would feel like to be at peace with yourself.
telling yourself, I am wonderful. I breathe freely and fully. Opening up your faith portal, your third eye, allowing yourself to feel the flow and the faith that life has you. Trusting the process of life. Digesting life and all that is in your life with ease. Tell yourself, life agrees with me. Life is for me. And I am easily assimilating life each and every moment, every new, fresh moment of the day. All is well. I love and approve of myself. I am safe. Feel that energy, feel that connection with all of your guides, with all of the energy beings, with your divine self, with your soul self. I relax and let life flow through me with ease. My divine birthright is well-being. I digest and assimilate all new experiences peacefully and joyfully. Feel yourself easily to assimilate. I easily assimilate and absorb all I need to know. And I release the past with joy. I am at peace. My life is sweet. I love and approve of myself. And I create the sweetness and the joy in my life. I allow in the frequencies of love and peace and joy. I look for love and I find it, I seek it, and I search for it, and I find it everywhere. My mind is cleansed and free. I'm letting go of the past with ease, with release, and I move into the new. All is well. With a joyous release of the past, and each time you can just feel yourself detaching, uncording, cutting cords, just letting go, feeling or sensing in your mind. Energy moves where your mind directs it. So seeing the energy releasing out of the body. I leave the past behind and I move into the new. All is well. There is joyous release of the past to bring in the sweetness of life. And I easily feel this going all the way down through the colon, all the way through your anus. All this energy releasing through the anus, going out through, letting everything just release from the entire digestion. Again, drinking in light through your throat, letting it go down, letting it go through every part of your digestion, seeing and sensing
energy moving through the stomach, the colon, all the way through, all the way out. It's the releasing point, the anus. It's the dumping ground. It's just letting all of that energy go out, and feel the ease and the comfort in which you just easily let go of what you no longer need. The body knows how to let go of what is no longer needed. And telling yourself, right now, in my digestion, in all the parts of my digestion, I release all that is not love. Feel the energy just releasing out. And then letting yourself bring in light all the way in, filling up and holding all of your digestion in a space of light. Adding light to those particular places. And surrounding each of you in light. And reminding each of you that you are infinitely loved. Be well. Allow yourselves to receive a downpouring of light all throughout your physical body, grounding you back into the chair that you're sitting in, into fullness into your physical body, through the fingers, through the toes, wiggling them, stretching your body. Oh, give yourself a big hug. Oh. And the affirmation for today, there's many. I easily digest and assimilate and let go of what I no longer need, and I bring in the new. So, what are you bringing in? What's the new stuff that you're digesting?
Ralph, did you do the entire meditation?
The whole thing.
My client Terry had digestive issues, and when she realized what she was not digesting was emotional, she was not releasing a lot of the traumas of the losses in her life. As soon as she started to process and allow that grieving energy move out of her, she was able to feel better. She's lost 30 pounds. She no longer has cramping and digestive issues. Her life has absolutely changed.
The benefits I've received from working with Christy and the council are immense. Once I started getting involved and I started seeing improvement, I would expand on that, and I wanted more and more and more and more, and I just kept, being connected and being connected. It's just been life-changing.
Thank you so much for watching, and I really want to know, how are you feeling after doing this healing process? This is very powerful, working with light and energy like this, returning you back into alignment. How are you feeling? What are you taking away? Let me know, and let's do another video on another different part of the body next. You know what the best thing about having this done in a community is that we can learn from each other. So comment, let me know what questions you may have. Let me know what came up for you, if you had to stop doing the process, if there was something that you want more insight into, leave a comment and we'll be happy to answer you there. And who knows, maybe your comment can turn into the next YouTube video that I do for you.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and this empowering process. For more, make sure to subscribe because we have a lot more in this series. So whatever you're looking for, we've got a way to bring you back into absolute natural light and well-being.